Today, I want to share some of my favorite enemies to lovers stories. This is my very first list. Let's begin. My first recommendation is Pride and Prejudice. This film is pure magic to me, a timeless classic I could rewatch 1,000 times. I love it not only for the story, but for the way it looks and feels. The English landscapes, the warm interiors, the golden sunsets and quiet sunrises. Every frame feels like a painting. And Elizabeth Bennet, I adore her. She's independent, proud, and strong willed. That's what makes this story unforgettable. My second recommendation is 10 Things I Hate About You. It was made back in 1999. Can you believe that? Once again, we meet a stubborn, independent heroine. The film has this kind, rebellious, rock and roll energy that never gets old. The third recommendation, I also want to mention the series Sex Education. At first, the characters clash, misunderstand each other, and push each other away. But slowly, through honesty and growth, their relationships begin to change. This show doesn't focus only on romance. It talks about truly important topics. It explores relationships between parents and children, poverty, addiction, LGBTQ plus identity, self-discovery, and the confusion of a difficult teenage period when you feel misunderstood and lost. And I really love Maeve as a character. Once again, she's a strong and independent young woman, someone whose story I can deeply relate to. She doesn't have an easy family life and often feels responsible for everything around her. Maeve is a self-made, resilient woman with a dark past, and that's exactly what makes her so real and powerful. The fourth recommendation, Becoming Jane. This film feels soft, emotional, and deeply personal. At first, Jane and Thomas clash, pride against pride, intellect against intellect, but slowly, respect turns into love. Jane is intelligent, independent, and unwilling to compromise who she is, even for love. And that makes this story incredibly powerful and heartbreaking. This movie isn't very well known, but I would definitely recommend it. The fifth recommendation, and last, but definitely not least, Purple Hearts. This one is actually my favorite. What I love most is that it's not only about love. It touches on social issues, migration, human rights, war, and that gives the story more depth. And the main character? Yes, another strong, independent woman. The soundtrack is beautiful and the acting is wonderful, at least in my opinion. Thank you for being with me. If you liked my video, don't forget to like and subscribe.